resume the topic. The topic. Okay, so we stopped at the now we're starting from the reaping to the benefits of a successful talent management strategy. When we will have proper talent management strategy, how it is beneficial, how it is useful for the company, we are going to see that. For first point is, so how do we know if the talent management strategy is working or not? Measuring employees. So it is so how will we come to know when we measure employee satisfaction? A proper when the employees are feel valued, okay, when the employees are feel that they are valued, their work is valued, their whatever the efforts they are putting in, the skills that they are using, if that is valued, their work is in overall their performance is properly valued, what will they do? They will tend to perform better. They tend to be motivated to do better for the betterment of the companies, and such values comes across. Employees have more and better work values, work ethics of the for the company. Okay, so the employers employee, so the while performing, also while measuring the performance, opportunity should be given to learn and grow to the employees. An employee retention rate will shows not only whether they want to stay with the organization, but internal mobility promotion rates, so that all shows that employees are gaining skills to move in the position, the outcome proliferate from there, and starting a high performance employee, increasing productivity and engagement. Now what is happening here? What is happening here is my point. When employees retention, we're talking about employees retention. What is employees retention is how much the employee want to stay in the company, how much the employee want to stay in the company. If the employee is staying longer in the company, what does it show? When the employee want to stay longer in the company, that means employee somewhere or the other feels that they are valued, their work is valued. Okay, we have seen that employee, when the employees are staying for a longer period of the time, that means they are retained in the company. They are not leaving the employee, the company is not leaving, the company is not suspending them or removing, laying off from the job. But also the employees also wants to live, they want to stay in the company. That is called employee retention. And employee retention is very good. Why? Because as longer the employee stays in your company, the employee get well versed with the company, understands the company values, and perform better. Their performance will only increase. The longer they stay, the better their performance is. Okay, so it all the employee retention also shows that they are valued. Also, that shows the employee, why will the employees stay there for a longer time? Because when they feel there's a scope of growth in the company, they feel when they can grow and get better in the organization. That can happen when we are giving them the mobility in the company. Internal mobility means they can go to different, they can work in different departments, or they can there's a chance of promotion given to them. So if all this is there, when the employees is measure, valued and all, what happens? How does it result? They are going to perform well, and they are going to retained in the retention is going to be there. There will be no high employee turnover. No employer want, no organization want that the employee turnover rate should be high, because a high employee turnover rate results in a poor company's performance. So that should be avoided. Okay. What after that? In addition, a fruitful talent management strategy will show a progress towards business beyond bias. What is business beyond bias? That means that means analytics and metrics that can change behavior, inclusion, reduce unconscious biasness, and decision making across the employee. life cycle. I've already covered this point in a different way, where we have said that because the employees are because organizations are working at a multi level, okay, at a very vast majority, at a very big level, the companies are working. Because of that, the people from different culture, different race, different countries, they are bringing in so many things of their own in the company. So they be as a company, there should be transparency. Means all the employees should feel equal, justified. There should be no biasness. Okay, there should be no biasness. So there is a concept of business beyond bias. Means whatever biasness, we always tend to have some biasness in our minds, in our hearts. So collective policy, collective opinion should be taken, and with the help of that, such policies, clear policies should be made, so that the employees doesn't feel any kind of unjust behavior done towards them. They should not feel that some partiality is done. They should not feel that something is biased. No, it should not be there. The employee should be treated equally, fairly by the employers. Okay, and how that can be done? When the employees or the organization is able to look beyond any bias. Okay, I hope you all are understanding this point. Okay, and third point is, with more flexibility, innovation, personalization of employee preference needs, companies will see values in a system that can continually scale, adapt as an organization changes, and with a marketplace that moves faster, and each day organization have little little choice to start thinking about talent management in a holistic manner. Now, what is holistic manner? Holistic manner means to do it in a whole. Okay, so companies, as we are moving forward in our it is being modernized and all, companies understand the need to be flexible, that their approach should be flexibility. Their approach should have flexibility. There should be innovation. How means there should be new and adoptive methods taken by the companies for in their work and day-to-day procedure, even in the HR works. And personalization of employee preferences needed. I have told you, different people are coming from different cultures. They have different, they are very different. Okay, so when they are different, their needs are different, their desires are different. So we should try to have such kind of policies where we should be able to accommodate such kind of differences and policies. There each kind of personalization uh, approach is given for the employees, that employees can fulfill their needs. Okay, companies, so a value system which can adapt fast. Okay, a value system which is flexible, innovative, and personalized and adapt fast. It has a greater chance in the marketplace. They have a very good edge over others. They have competitive advantage. They have good brand management, brand image, and all of those things. Okay, now I will just stop my screen share for a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. Next. Okay. So we'll see a few things here. McKinsey is who was McKinsey? McKinsey is one of the person, one of the management expert who have said the abilities and the intrinsic gift of the many people have their judgment, their attitude, their drive, their abilities. Such when the co- so with effective talent management, we not only use their qualifications, knowledge and skill, we are also able to use these kind of instincts what they have, what the intelligence, their judgment, whatever they have, the character, the good benefit of the benefit of the good employee character would be able to get from a good talent management. Okay. Okay. So good talent management also gets, just a minute. Yeah. So with a proper talent management, we will get competencies, commitment, and contribution. We get their competency, we'll get their commitment, how well employees are well committed, and they will be contributing better and better in the organization. Okay. As I've already told, it gives a competitive advantage. Also, in the dynamic, it is very necessary to understand the nature of the business world, nature of the corporate, nature of the commercial world altogether. How it is? It is very dynamic, very complex, and very difficult to comprehend at times. It is every time changing. Every change in the market will give a different change in the stock market. Every change in the stock market will create a different kind of changes in the market. Every policies, every time the government is changing their policies, it will be having direct and indirect effects in the on the company's performance, right? So it is very necessary to have something which is not something to depend on. So if we have set of our employees who we can depend upon. Why we need such employees where we can depend upon, because all the changes in the environment happening, we can accommodate that changes when we have proper set of workforce working for us. Okay, then only we will be able to accommodate a lot of changes, a lot of things in the continuous dynamic world, in the dynamic environment. And with that we'll be able to attain a sustainable growth. Okay, so employees should not be considered just as a resource, they should be considered as an asset. But what kind of asset? Okay, whenever there's a change, whenever we need it, we can depend upon that asset. They'll be working for us for our betterment. I've already told you all, the turnover rate should be low. Okay, there should be hiring and training. For the proper training should be given to the people. We have already discussed. Okay, it starts from where right person should be given for the right kind of job based on whatever the skills. It should not be that employee is very skillful and we are giving them with below their par. The job is given them below the par skills. What happens when all these things happen? When they are not, the work is not given as per their par, what will happen? They will not be able to perform in a good way. Okay, so we should to make the maximum utilization of their skill. The While hiring for the job, we should make sure right kind of skill set is used for the from the right person for the right job. Okay, next is talk. Just one more point. A minute. A minute, guys. Hmm. Okay, I have mostly covered all the points from talent management. One point I have, there is a critical skill. Critical skills means critical skill gap analysis. Critical skills gap analysis, or to do any work, the employees needs to have a lot of skills. For example, if I am a lecturer here and I need to deliver a lecture, do you think delivering lecture is the only skill I required for the job? No, there are other skills also. I need meticulous arrangement of my data for class, for keeping the data of my class. I also need to do the corrections on time. Okay, I need to have a skill, some kind of computer skills. So to do a work, to do a job, there is not just single skill needed. There are multiple skills needed to do or to accomplish a task, to do the job. Correct. And how will we be able to uh, so there are multiple skills needed. So how will we able to understand? We have to understand the critical skill. So in my case here, I'm giving a lecture. So I have different skills needed to do to work as a professor. Okay. But my most important skill here is giving lecture, because that is my core work. Okay, so my core works require certain skill. So my core job, my core work requires a skill. That skill is known as critical skill. Okay, so the other skills are add-on skills which we need, which I need to do the job. But giving lectures is my critical skill. Okay, so I have to understand as a company, the company should keep a track that the employees' critical skill are improved, and if there's any gap in the performance of critical skill in critical skill. So the critical skill should be should be given a lot of emphasis, and the critical skill is not proper. The proper training should be given to overcome that critical skills gap. If there's some gap in the critical skill, that it should be overcome. Okay. I'll give you an example of the few examples of the company. There is Talent Edge, Infosys. So there's a software used by Talent Edge, that is Infosys company uses Talent Edge. It's a software, okay. And or sorry, Infosys has made a software for the talent management, talent management strategically. So the software is a Talent Edge, made by Infosys. Another software made by it is made by Oracle, and the Oracle has made the software. It is known as PaperSoft. Okay, TCS is also a lot into talent management programs. They do many kind of talent management programs. They make ILP. They make ILP, initial learning program. They make CLP, that is continuous learning program. You can understand ILP means when the company is joining. I have my personal experience wherein I've worked in TCS, and they had given us 30 days training. It was a overall training, right from how to behave in the company, how to dress up, how to talk, even in the lift when we are traveling, what kind of etiquette should we have. All these in detail, intricate training was given right from the beginning. And such kind of training continuously is given in the company, in the TCS. Okay, that I was speaking from my personal experience. That is LDP. LDP is Leadership Development Program. That means a lot of employees have their leadership skills. So such skills should be enhanced, developed, and by it can be developed by LDP programs. Then they have FL, Foreign Language Initiative Workplace Learning. So means a lot of foreign TCS is working at a mass level, so a lot of foreign language people are also working over there. So foreign language learning initiative is also taken from them. Okay, so TCS is a very good example of good talent management practices done by them. Okay. What else? Just a minute. Okay. So I have mostly covered all the points of talent management. There's few more recent trends in talent management. That is, recent trends in talent management is talent war. Talent war is what finding and retaining the best talent in the most difficult aspect of the HRM. The HR survey consultancies are one in their view that organizations globally are facing dearth of talented employees. Means globally it has been faced the talented employees are not coming, are not are very difficult to find them, and who are talented employees once they are there also, it is very difficult to retain them. Okay, so further studies are made to create a link between the talent issues and overall productivity. I've also told you all the technology that are being used for talent management. Technology is increasingly getting introduced into people development. Online employee portal have become common, and an organization to offer easy access to the employee to the various benefits and scheme in addition to the employee, and can also manage their careers through this the portal. It also helps organization understand their needs in a better way. Okay, so I think with this, all our points are concluded. So my point with that, I would like to conclude the talent management. Understand the talent is very important. Whatever the skills and the judgment and all these things of the company is very important for the sorry of the employees are very important for the company. Okay, and such should be used in a very effectively. Okay, because doing all these things recruiting for people selection recruiting people from the right places, even if in the campus interview. Okay, like getting new fresh blood for the fresh blood, not fresh blood in a way, like fresh energy for the company. If you want such kind of a young workforce, workforce you can have from campus interview. So such kind of opinion when thinking is that, okay, if we need fresh people, we can have work campus interview. If we need experienced people, we should look internally, or we should see in a corporate level. Okay, or if we need very precise qualities and all, then we can go for consultancy. So recruitment should be done properly, selection should be done, very important for them, from the right skills should be done. A critical skill should be analyzed while doing selection, and once they are selected, the onboarding and should be very smooth. They should be given a proper goals, and the performance should be analyzed. Feedback should be given. Also, time to time, the feedback should be taken. Also, that feedback gives the company a chance to get better, a chance to improve. Okay, so all these will give a competitive advantage. It will make the companies better, perform better in the real world, in the marketplace. It is very essential. Okay, with this I would like to wind up my today's lecture. uh, in the next lecture we will further we'll see a different aspect. We'll see a different aspect, a different point, something different about talent management. Okay, sorry, something different about strategic and the strategic human resource management. We'll definitely see in the upcoming lectures. Okay, so see you all the next time. Bye. I'll wind up the class. Bye.